you think about, you bring about. So if you're focused on the negative, if you're focused on that, the victim mentality, or you're focused on that it's only them to fix, it's only for them to fix and not for you to work on, you're going to be the one that is out of control. Assalamu alaikum, peace. It's your coach, Coach Nyla.
Assalamu alaikum, peace. It's Coach Fatimah.
And we are co-founders of Outstanding Personal Relationships, as well as co-authors of the book,
Let's Talk Polygamy, Uncensored.
And we're super excited because this is something a little bit different than the videos. If you have seen the previous videos before this one, a little bit different. And we're super excited about it because we will be discussing a chapter in our book, Let's Talk Polygamy Uncensored. And my wonderful co-wife, this is one of the chapters that she wrote. And she's going to give a little insight on it. And then we're going to have a discussion on pretty much that chapter and what you can do if you are feeling this way. So stay tuned.
Okay. One of the main issues that we kind of deal with as wives, no matter the sequence, because that does matter that I say that, is myths and like insecurities and some of the things that we've unearthed, even with our own stories, is that understanding that being in polygyny doesn't mean it's just something singular that is happening to you. It's something that is happening to your husband and your co-wife. And it's super easy to kind of erase those other two experiences because it's not ours, so those two experiences don't matter, and like that loneliness part, and going, okay, no, they decided they wanted to do this, or I didn't sign up for it, or that ain't me, or whatever that is, that energy, and going, okay, no, I'm by myself in this. Nobody's experiencing any pain or challenge but me.
See, now I'm looking at the part of the book that we're discussing. So let me let you guys know, if you have your book in front of you or with you, we are discussing chapter 23. And the title of that is the Polygyny Wives. And that's the myths and reality. And when it comes down to it, like my co-wife was talking about, we have this idea that this pain or the insecurities or the issues or anything that's negative, so to speak, is happening only to us. And I've heard it time and time again. I've seen it in a number of the Facebook groups or social media groups that I'm a part of, that a lot of us have this idea that what we're going through, that we didn't have a choice in the matter, that we didn't have a choice in it. So, and I do hear this from initial wives, and you let me know if I'm, if I'm, stating something that's wrong, because usually y'all would come from a neck and say, well, Coach Nyla, you don't know what you're talking about. So asking my co-wife here, that it's usually that mentality of saying that, well, at least, I didn't choose this, but the additional wife did choose polygyny. She chose this. Our husband chose polygyny. I didn't choose polygyny. However, we understand that we all chose this. We chose, it may not have been the easy choice. So it may have been easier for some than it was for others.
Yes.
But we're not in this alone, where if there are any type of challenges or as I stated before, insecurities or jealousies or not understanding how to navigate through certain things, it's not only one person that's going through those things. And when we look into that and when we communicate with one another, we start to understand that, wow, We're not in this alone.
Mhm.
You know,
Exactly.
we do have someone else to talk to if we're willing to get out of our own way and our own ego.
Yeah, and I've had to redirect or correct people on things that they've said, and you have to be willing to do that and say, okay, you know, Fatimah, you didn't want it, and poor you, and you know the I wouldn't want to be you for nothing, you know, those comments. And I'm saying you missing it at this. Just because you want to do something doesn't mean it's going to come easy to you. It's just going to be like, I got it in one day. It's interesting how we don't hold any other part of life into account like that until it comes to polygyny. Girl, what's wrong with you?
Girl, polygamy. I'm hearing it everywhere. Polygamy this, polygamy that. Men want to be married to more than one wife. I'm sick of hearing it. Who want to be dealing with something like that anyway?
I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
What?
Well, I mean, if it's done right.
Who's doing polygamy right? Where can you even find how to do polygamy right anyway? What was that?
I heard that too.
What is this?
Wait a minute.
Let's Talk Polygamy Uncensored?
The practical no-nonsense guide to practicing polygamy right?
You heard that right. And if you want to get your copy shipped to your door, make sure you go to letstalkpolygamy.com so you can learn how to practice polygyny properly.
Right.
Till it comes to marriage. And we go, no, I want this today. I want it perfect now because I don't like how it went. So you better make it perfect for me now, not anybody else, because it's just happening to you. So it's easy to do that. But the challenge is saying, okay, what is the best person I can be and how can I show up better and go, okay, this life is not just happening to me. My monogamous marriage was not just happening to me. My parenting prayerfully is not just happening to me. So it can become, if we're not careful, a very selfish attribute to kind of take on and become and say, you know, this is not happening to her. She happy. She wanted to do this. You don't know what things are until you're in them. You don't know what they are until you don't truly know, if you're willing to open your eyes, what they are until you're in them. So, for example, the men, when they get married, they go, well, my husband decided he did it. It's his problem, not mine. I remember this one friend I used to have. She would say, it's his problem, not my problem. It's his problem, not my problem. And she said it for every answer. Every answer. I don't care if it was bonus kids. I don't care what it was. Sometimes it was wildly inappropriate. And that's the result you're going to keep getting. And then you're going to get this separation because you dumped these things and went, it's his stuff. He needs to fix it. It's his problem, not mine. It's his problem, not mine. And I said to myself, you think it's his problem only?
I think that's the thing too, especially when it's saying what you think about, you bring about. So if you're focused on the negative, if you're focused on that, you know, the victim mentality, or you're focused on that, it's only them to fix. It's only for them to fix and not for you to work on. You know, you're going to be the one that is out of control.
And unhappy.
Yes. And that's why I like where you put in the book, you talked about accountability, you know, availability, transparency. Those things are so key when it comes to self-realization, self-discovery, and self-actualization. So yes, that it's a lot of good stuff in that book. And just like I said, unpacking that chapter. And we only gave you a little snippet, a little piece of that chapter. So if you have not gotten the book, definitely make sure you get it. Make sure you go to letstalkpolygamy.com and get your copy of the book. And those who know. Let us know in the comments what you got from this specific chapter that we're talking about in this video. Let us know what breakthroughs you've gotten, because I know that I've gotten some breakthroughs. Yes, we're the coaches and there are different things like that too, but we're still human beings. You know, we still go through different ups and downs and challenges, and sometimes we forget too. You know, sometimes you get very comfortable. And you forget how to be intentional when it comes to your growth. So being able to look at those different stages and those different places of being transparent and knowing that that's a superpower and not something that makes you weak.
That's big.
Knowing that you have to hold yourself accountable and not place blame, because we all have our own choices that we make in this, whether we chose to stay, whether we chose to leave. We made that choice.
It's a choice.
Regardless of how hard it may have been, we still made that choice, and we have to understand what we need to do in order to sit in that and get better and improve so we can have fulfillment in our marriages.
Yeah, and you got to start within, and not looking for other people to hurry up and fix you. You know, so yes, we hope you guys enjoyed it. We enjoyed it, and yes, the breakthrough it happens to us too. Yes, absolutely. So,
if you guys know, you know. We look forward to hearing what your breakthroughs are, what were your favorite chapters, all that other good stuff. If you have not gotten the book, make sure you get it.
Yeah, pick it up.
For real. Let's Talk Polygamy.com, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Make sure you're growing intentionally,
loving fearlessly,
and connecting on a higher level
every single day.
Assalamu alaikum.
Peace.